Oh my God.
I got
You made me cry on myself.
I made you cry on your own podcast. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Welcome back to Not So Classy with eSNa. I am super excited today because we have our first Aussie guest on the show. And dare I say, our first Hollywood actor. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Liv.
Liv Hewson, everyone. I am super excited because it's one of my first times having a show or interviewing someone that is non-binary.
Hi, yeah.
And I've always wanted to have a conversation about that, but I just never had someone around me that was. So we use specific pronouns for you.
Yeah.
And what are they?
Well, it's that. I prefer they and them instead of she and her.
Okay. When did you start deciding that that's something that you wanted to do?
When I was 16.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah, but I sort of kept it very private for a long time. Like when I was 16, I told my very close friends that that's how I wanted to be spoken about, and that's what felt true to me. And then it was just like over the following 8 years, just like gradually expanding the amount of people that knew that.
Right.
And then especially in the last 1 or 2, I've become a bit bolder talking about it publicly.
Yeah.
Which has been really liberating, actually. It's been
I
nice.
bet. Yeah. So how does that even, I guess, mentally change the way that you view like things like dating or...
It definitely is like, I mean, I don't really date, but it's obviously like non-binary people date all the time. But it's something else to think about and talk about and make people aware of.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You
Yeah.
know, it's the same as anything else you have to tell someone when you start dating them.
Exactly.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm allergic to flowers and also I'm non-binary.
FYI.
Yeah, just heads up.
So Liv and I met about 5 years ago.
Almost 5 years ago.
That's crazy that
I
it had
know.
already been 5 years. And the project that we met on was this, actually the first of its kind. It was supposed to be a Korean/American project.
Yeah.
And it was originally on Viki, the streaming service.
Yeah.
And then it somehow met its, not somehow, because Sean put in so much work to get it there, but it became a show on Netflix.
Yes.
And that's how we first met, because I did the OST, which is the original soundtrack. I sang and I wrote for that show all of the songs that were on the show, all 2 that was on that
They were
show.
very beautiful songs.
And Liv is the main character who played Claire.
Yeah, the show is called Drama World, and it's about an American university student, me, who's really obsessed with Korean dramas, and it's kind of like a Narnia-esque story in which like she touches her phone and is like sucked into the universe of her favorite show, and then the plot is going wrong, and she has to try to fix it without anyone knowing that that's why she's there.
Right.
And then obviously like everything. Antics ensue, basically. It doesn't go completely well.
Yeah. And playing opposite her was Justin Chon and our dear friend Sean Dulake, who is also the mastermind behind the whole project. He's such a crazy creative man who puts in so much work for that show. So I have mad respect for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when we met 5 years ago, and we met here in Korea.
Yes, we did.
And we've just kept in touch throughout the years.
Yeah, it's like whenever we're in the same country.
Yeah, so when I go back to LA, we basically meet up. But Liv has also been in a lot of other big shows. So what you've been in?
Well, it's funny because Drama World was like the thing that let me quit my day job.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
oh,
it
wow.
was. So that was we shot that in like late 2015. I was 19 years old. I was still living in Australia at the time. And then like, so I had been acting in like theater and I'd done some indie stuff before that. But I sort of see Drama World as like where my like career started.
Yeah.
So after that, like the following year, I booked Santa Clarita Diet, which is a Netflix show I worked on for 3 years, which was like wonderful. And
she plays Drew Barrymore's daughter.
I did,
by the way.
I did do that, which was wonderful. And then that sort of brought me out to the States on a permanent basis.
Yeah.
And then I've just been kind of working ever since.
The most recent movie, Netflix original movie, right?
Depends what you're talking about.
Let It Snow.
Yes, yeah.
That was fun. I watched that.
Thank you.
I remember I put it up on Instagram. I was like, my girl is on a Netflix original movie.
Yeah, it was fun.
The people that were also casted on that were pretty big names. I don't know their real names, and I'm horrible with people's names.
It was like a ragtag bunch of Netflix kids.
Yes. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch, if you are my generation, it was a very fun, like slapstick comedy kind of TV show, but they revamped that into like this really dark kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like sexy
with with like witchcraft
Satanism.
And all that. Yeah. And the main character who plays Sabrina, which
Kianan.
is yes,
Yeah, Kianan Shipka, who's wonderful. She's a wonderful, wonderful person
and she
and a really
was
talented actor.
in that movie, Let It Snow with You, and then Peter Parker, best friend.
Check a Babylon, yeah.
Yes, yeah. The movie too. So it was just really fun for me to watch you in something where I'm like, I know everybody else too. Like that's such a big project for you to be a part of, and that was amazing.
Thank you.
And then you were in another movie called Bombshell.
Oh, yeah, I was. Yeah.
And you were pregos.
Yeah, I was. Well, it's funny because Let It Snow and Bombshell came out at the same time.
Yeah.
And in one of them, I'm like a very sweet, sort of heart of gold 18-year-old
Yes.
working in a diner.
High school. Mm-hmm.
And then in the other, I'm like a pregnant Fox News employee. So it's just like, okay, I guess this is my job.
I guess, yeah, that's what happens when you're an actor.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
So how was it being on all these different, because there's such very different sets to be on. Like Drama World was mainly shot in Korea.
It was entirely
shot in Korea. So the set life is very different here in Korea compared to these American productions that you were a part of.
Yeah.
How different was that for you?
Very, very different. But then also like being Australian, like filming in America also feels different to me. Like I've shot stuff in Australia and in Seoul and in the States and in Canada. And so it's like it's always a little bit different. I mean, I guess the biggest difference filming here was the fact that the set was like bilingual.
Right.
And that's really awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a really cool experience to have had. It's always different because it's always a different group of people. But you learn new stuff every time, I think.
Have you picked up on some Korean while you're here?
A little bit.
Like what?
Tiny
like
bit.
What?
I can phonetically read the alphabet.
Oh, so yeah, that's.
I can like make my way around ordering food or like asking for directions or like very, very, very basic things.
So if you wanted to get somewhere, what would you say?
Oh, I don't know. I would just. I'm shy. I'm shy about it, but I would like pull up where I wanted to go and then like ask where it was.
Say it in Korean.
No,
I want
that's
to hear
not.
you say it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make you say it later. If not, during my drinking portion of the show, it's gonna start coming out, Liv.
I get so nervous about messing it up. But it's like I've really enjoyed learning more of it while I've been here.
Yeah. So I did visit you when you first were shooting Drama World, and I remember it was in front of our friend's restaurant, which is no longer there, sadly.
Pour one out for the
but
Libertine.
I think it was a kissing scene. Was it not?
I'm trying to remember now.
Because it was 5 years ago. I can't believe it was 5 years ago.
There was some smooching involved at some stage, for sure.
Yeah. Well, for those of you who are curious, please go and support Drama World on Netflix.
Yeah, please.
And I can't wait if there will be a second one. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to the portion of my show where it starts getting fun.
Okay.
So we have a portion of my show called Spill It or Throw It Back.
Okay.
And so I've asked you to prepare some questions. I have prepared some questions. And if we can't answer the question, we have to throw back a shot or a drink of whatever you decide to bring today. We have a reveal sound, and once that sound comes on, you can show us what alcohol you've brought.
It's like the chest in Legend of Zelda.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Let's go. Where's the sound? There it is.
I bought this.
Oh, you would. Oh my God.
I went to a 7-Eleven on my way here and bought this.
This is the death of me, everyone. I don't drink soju very much.
I know, but I like soju, and you told me to pick. So.
I mean, you're here. You're in Korea. Might as well do it. Might as well be Korean while you're here. So this is okay. Well, so before this show, I did not have any glasses, but I've also brought a box full of.
You bought a little box from home?
I did.
Oh
I invested. I invested all like $10 into this show.
These are nice too. They've got like the little etchings on them.
Yeah, so I actually do have soju shot glasses in here.
It's like you practice a glassware picnic. I love it.
Here's one for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Here's one for me. Can you put that down?
Yeah, of course.
We've been drinking out of paper cups inside plastic cups.
We've been drinking Lagavulin out of paper inside plastic.
Oh no, actually when John brought the Lagavulin, he brought whiskey cups with him.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so that was nice. But like the wine and the beer, I didn't open the one with Sam, but we've been drinking it out of, which actually fits the show better because it's not so classy.
I guess.
Like drinking whiskey out of paper cups. But I wanted to respect the alcohol we're drinking at least, you know? So... All right. Do you know how to do the swirly thing?
I'm not very good at it. I've been taught how, but I need practice.
Let me move the mic out of the way so I can show you how it's done, y'all. Ready?
There we go. You make that look so easy.
And then you twist it off, and you're only supposed to
You flick it off at me.
You're supposed to like flick it, and so that the top part of like the foam comes out of it. Yeah, it just comes out. But I won't do that
Around all of this audio recording.
I know.
Equipment.
Like I don't want to fuck anything up here. Bobby might kill me. All right. Well, here is the first shot.
Thank you.
Do you want some, Bobby? Bobby's kind of hungover today, but
Yeah,
do you want some?
Bobby had a rager.
Hair of the dog. Yeah, sure.
Do you have
I'll take a paper cup.
a paper cup?
Okay, Bobby can have the paper cup. Easy.
Oh my God. By the way, we're recording this today at like 3 p.m.
It's like 3 in the afternoon. It's like
We're totally day drinking right now. Usually our show, we record around like 6
okay.
because it's a, you know.
That's fairly reasonable.
Yeah, but then.
I remember I saw you and Kevin right after you'd finished recording
Yes.
the episode.
That was hilarious.
Like, hi guys.
All right. Well, cheers to coming on my show. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
Cheers over there to Bobby.
Cheers,
oh my
Bobby.
God. I can't. Oh, this is so bad.
It's okay.
It smells like rubbing alcohol.
We can do it.
Ugh.
Come on.
Ugh.
You really don't like soju, huh?
I really don't.
Have you always disliked it?
Yeah.
I really like it.
I drink it when I eat Korean barbecue
Oh well, sure. Yeah.
because it's just the natural drink that you're supposed to drink it with or eat it with. But I would never be like, hey, let's just go grab a couple bottles of soju.
I probably would do that.
So how many bottles can you drink?
That's really hard to say because I feel like I only ever drink soju with other people.
Okay.
And so like when you're sharing,
Yeah.
it's like, wait, how much have I had? I don't know.
I feel like maybe you're around 2 bottles,
Yeah, I think.
me, because I'm around there, 2-3 bottles.
I think if I had to speculate, I'd say around there.
Because the last time we drank together, which was a few weeks ago, actually had to film this the day after. So I was like, oh. But, it was, you were like, oh, I'm just going to take it slow. I drink somek, like mixed with soju and
Yeah, I
mekju.
know.
And then later on in the night, she just drank straight up soju.
like,
and I was
"Alright,
like,
I'm
she's
done."
there, she's there. Actually, this is the first time we're taking a shot of anything. Right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Because we've just
Hey.
been drinking or like, not swigging even. We've just been drinking a lot. I'm like warm.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I haven't eaten anything since like 8 a.m. because
Yeah,
I woke up really early
yeah.
today for some reason, and I had chicken nachos like
For breakfast? I love that. That sounds great.
I made it by myself, but yeah, and so yeah, this is the first time we're taking shots, so this is gonna be fun.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. All right, so let's bust out the questions.
Okay.
I've given you full liberty to ask any type of question that you wanted.
Yes, you had.
My guests have been bringing some really wide spectrum of questions. Like some people would get on board with the raunchy questions, and some people ask me like, "Who's the 15th president of the United States?"
Oh my god, like trivia?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think you got what my show really is about.
Because if you get it wrong, you don't have to drink, right?
you have to-
Because you answered it. No, but if it's a trivia question.
Yes,
So,
exactly. So, but then I did it so that if I didn't, I just didn't know. So I was like, I don't know. So I just drank. But
that's in the spirit of the game.
yeah. So let's see what kind of questions Liv Hewson brought.
Me?
You can start it off.
Okay. What's the meanest thing you did as a child?
As a child, oh, you're gonna make me cry on the show. I'm already getting teary-eyed because I know I'm gonna cry.
Oh no! It's okay. You don't have to answer the question.
I'm crying.
Oh my god! Get one shot of soju in her. Look what happens.
I'm a hot mess. I'm just kidding. That's hilarious.
We can do some therapy about it. You want to lie down on the couch?
You know what it is?
What?
I feel so guilty about being so mean to my brother when I was younger.
Oh, really?
It triggers me so hard.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I got
You made me cry on my show.
I made you cry on your own podcast. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I'm so dead. This is hilarious.
I don't know that it is.
I'm like bawling right now. Okay.
You okay?
There's a very specific moment when we used to live at the first houses that I remember. I was really mean to my brother. And my friend was over, and he always would want to hang out with us, but I found that really annoying.
Oh, sure.
And so I remember this one time where I had my door locked with my friend in my room, and he wanted to play with us so bad that he was like slipping in paper underneath the door. I can't remember what it said or what he drew or whatever, but I just remember I went to the door and I kicked it so hard. Oh my god.
It's all right. It's okay. That's not that bad.
Oh my
in the
God.
grand scheme of
I don't
things.
even know I'm crying anymore because it's not that bad.
It's emotional. That's all right.
I hate this. I hate this.
I feel like I've just come into your show and caused complete anarchy.
I'm dying right now.
Oh no.
Oh. So whenever I like have to cry for acting or whatever,
That's what you think about?
I go to that place and then I'm
Wow.
just like, this is what happened.
Damn.
And I cry.
Oh man. But
I hope Chris
you
is
got through
watching.
it. Yeah.
That's my brother.
Chris, look. She's so sorry.
Oh my god. I can't believe I'm crying.
Oh, you poor thing.
미치겠네.
One time, it was an accident, but my younger brother and I, when we were growing up, used to play this game that my parents hated, where we would stand either side of a door and like I would try to push it shut and he would try to like pull it, like we would keep the door tense,
Yeah.
like one pushing, one pulling, and my mom was always like, stop playing door games, someone's gonna get hurt. So here's what happened. I'm standing inside the bathroom and he's standing outside the bathroom and I'm holding the door shut and he's trying to push it open.
Yeah.
And then I let go.
Oh no.
And we're quite young when this happens, but he falls onto the bathroom floor and puts his teeth through his lower lip.
It ripped his lip that bad?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He had to get stitches. I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 4 or 5, like young, really young. But
But you remember that when you were that young.
hard to forget it. I felt so horrible.
Oh, man.
I felt so
Is he your older brother or
guilty.
younger brother?
My younger brother.
Yeah, see, those younger brothers, man, they'll fucking get you.
Oh,
Got me crying on my
you're right
show.
in here. I think about that and I'm just like, oh god.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to take a shot for our brothers.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they fucking got us. Oh man. Oh man. Like Liv knowing all the etiquette of drinking soju.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I hate soju.
I'm so sorry, but I mean, I'm having a great time.
All right. Well, that was a great first question. I don't think I've ever cried like on
something like this.
Yeah.
We're doing some processing. We're doing some healing
Oh
right
my
now.
God, that was bizarre. That was so weird.
Siblings, man, they get you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take it far
What you
away
got?
from the emotional.
Okay.
Like I can't. Yeah.
Whatever you want. We can go there if you want. I don't mind.
All right. Who is the worst actor you've ever had to work with?
Oh no.
And you've worked with quite a few.
I'm like, how do I get out of this?
I mean, if you don't want to answer, you can take a shot.
I think I'm probably
Okay. Oh, okay.
many thanks.
I love getting my guests buzzed, but I feel like we're gonna leave drunk today because we're taking shots. We've never taken shots on the show. All right, so it's your question.
Okay. What are the last 4 digits of your social security number?
Wait. Oh, I can say it, but it's not gonna.
No, you can't. People People can like
Bobby's like hard shaking his head.
do not. Yeah, this question's a trap. Don't answer
Oh,
me.
is it?
Yeah.
What? But then if they don't know the first 5.
No, people can hack your whole life.
I see you, Liv. Play dirty. I see you. Oh God! And then these shots are coming in like super fast right now. And Liv has already gotten me to bawl on my show.
I know. Where will the podcast take us next?
Oh,
I feel like I'm torturing you.
but you know what? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But this is literally what the show is supposed to be like. Like literally taking shots.
In the spirit of it.
All right. Let's see how I can get you to drink again.
All right.
Drew Barrymore plays your mother in Santa Clarita Diet.
Yes.
What is the most annoying, weird thing she did on set?
To be honest, like she's very cool.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Like she's just a genuinely cool, nice person.
Do you guys keep in touch?
Occasionally. Yeah, very occasionally.
I mean, you guys have been working together for 3 years, or had been for 3 years.
She's a busy lady. She's got like a family and a business and like
Yeah.
films to make and stuff. But we're very fond of each other.
Who was your dad? Who played your dad?
Timothy Oliphant.
Oh, he's so hot.
A lot of my friends agree with you.
Yeah, he's hot. Okay, your turn.
Okay. What have I got?
I still can't believe I fucking cried on this show.
I'm so impressed. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for your vulnerability.
Yeah, that was. Damn, no, not a lot of people have seen me cry in my life. Now it's just out there for the world to see.
Podcast audience.
Holy shit. If that doesn't make you come in and watch the show instead of just listening to it, I don't know what will. Holy crap, that was
come on.
weird.
Well, I will say, I did not realize there would be a visual component today, so I put no effort into my appearance whatsoever.
That's not so classy. That's the essence of my show.
Who was your last sex dream about?
My last sex dream. Bobby took his headphones off.
Earmuffs.
He's like, I don't want to hear this.
What is his name? Actually, Paul Wesley.
Paul Wesley? Cool.
Because I'm watching Vampire Diaries right now.
Oh.
I finished the whole thing, but I have nothing to do right now. So
Wait, how recently did you start rewatching The Vampire Diaries?
like 2 days ago.
You finished
No,
The Vampire
not yet.
Diaries? Okay.
I'm on the second season though.
Oh, you finished the first season.
Yeah, I finished the first season in a
2
day.
days?
Yes, I'm a hardcore marathoner when
You're
it
on
comes to
top of it.
shows. So yeah, Paul Wesley. I'm sorry. I
Wesley.
think he's married.
Which one's he? Is he the one with the square face or
Stefan.
the one with the bangs?
No,
Stefan? Stefan's the one with
the
the shaggy
younger
face.
brother.
Yes. Okay.
He's sizzling hot.
Nice. Well, listen, Paul,
Paul, if it ever falls through,
hit a lady up.
this emotional wreck. Oh, look, we both answered. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yes.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
Damn it. See a lot of the questions, these kind of questions, if I asked any of my Korean celebrity friends,
Yeah.
they would have drank.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, it's Liv.
Oh, you know,
He would answer.
I have.
I mean, they would answer.
Yeah.
That's hard to.
No, you got it.
Yeah.
You're on it.
I fixed it though.
Yeah, and that's the important bit, honestly. But yes, I have. Not recently, but
2 girls and a guy, or 2 guys and a girl?
all no men involved.
Oh, gals.
Yeah.
That must be very interesting.
It was pretty good.
I'm interested. Not with you, but just.
Have you ever had a threesome?
No, I haven't. And but from what I hear from a friend that has had both experiences with 2
Multiple
girls.
combos.
Yeah, 2 girls and a guy, or 2 guys and a girl.
Yeah.
Never with 3 girls though.
Yeah.
But she was saying that with 2 girls, it's very sensual and it's slow, but with 2 guys, it's super rough.
Yeah, I mean,
Which would probably make sense.
it would also probably depend on the people a lot.
Yeah.
And like I know people who really enjoy threesomes and people who really don't like them at
Yeah.
all. It's like but you know, like especially because like sex between 2 people can be anything. Like,
Yeah.
And so like sex with more than 2 people can be like anything.
Right.
Over again. Like you
Yeah.
can have any kind of experience you want as long as everybody's talking about it.
I would want to try it with another girl. But then I would also have to find that person attractive.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally. you want to be like,
Ideally,
shagging
it
people
would-
you like.
Ideally, it would be with my boyfriend that is non-existing in my life at the
We'll
moment.
conjure him up.
Yeah. And then a girl that we both find attractive.
That's you would want like that kind of experience within the context of a relationship.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if I would want to know the girl or not.
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
when
what that would be like.
Yeah, I mean, like the experiences like that I've had have just been with like my friends, honestly, or like with people I know, but not with people that I'm
Yeah.
dating necessarily.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, you said yes, so you don't have to take a shot. On to your question for me. Your turn.
What's your least favorite thing about South Korea?
The least favorite thing, I think, probably that they're so close-minded when it comes to image.
What do you mean?
So as a I guess semi-public figure,
Okay.
or a person that is in entertainment who has had to work in front of the camera here, it's a very, very narrow-minded industry when it comes to who they think is beautiful.
You think like the beauty standard here is pretty intense?
It sucks here. It's either you're stick skinny and like small face and, you know, like just small,
Okay.
or you're the complete opposite and you're heavy set and you're a comedian.
Oh, I see.
So there is no in between. There is no variety in what you see on television.
Yeah.
And I would like to think that I'm somewhere in between that.
Yeah, sure.
And obviously in America, you see a very wide range of people in front of the camera.
Although that is probably pretty recent, though, even in the States, like within our
True.
lifetimes, I would say. Do you
Yeah.
think that'll change here?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that can happen with me, a part of it.
Yeah, totally.
But because I've had to deal with people, or the company that I was with literally had to deal with them saying, you need to be a certain weight, you need to lose weight. If you're not going to lose this weight and hit this number, we're not going to put you on TV.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, you know, I remember hearing stories like that about the industry in the US when I was like younger, or like, you know, people talking about the industry in like the 90s or like earlier to that.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I think there's like shades of that everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's obviously going to be its own thing from place to place.
It's also it's just such a unhealthy way of viewing what beauty is, and like self-confidence. Because I deal with that every day. But which is very funny because as an artist, as a musician, and as an entertainer myself, like people really enjoy the fact that I'm the kind of person that says, I don't give a fuck. Like you're gonna like what I show you, and if you don't, then just move on.
Yeah.
So that is kind of what my fan base kind of, I guess, if I even have one, appreciates that about me.
I think that's the secret about it is like if people are brave enough, or if an industry is brave enough to like showcase people as they are, that's really what everybody wants to see.
Right, but I still struggle with what the standard is supposed to be here, and I feel like sometimes your image has to, and your outer appearance has a lot more to do with your success here in Korea than your actual talent, and that really pisses me off.
Okay.
And I'm honestly not the only person that thinks this way, but I'm probably one of the only persons that will really come out and say it.
Right.
Because I'm not honestly very active in the Korean entertainment scene at the moment.
Right.
So I have nothing to lose. But yeah, I hope I can start, widening people's perspective when it comes to that.
Totally. Yeah, I think it's an exciting time to be working in our industry anywhere in the world.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in Korea for almost 11 years now.
Yeah.
In that decade, I've seen it open up. Even if it's just this much, it's a huge deal for Korea for it to have opened up so much. And the fact that just recently there was a show called Itaewon Class that
I've heard about that show.
The main character, there was a transgender and a black man that played one of the main reoccurring roles.
Yeah.
That's a huge step for Korea's entertainment industry in the right direction.
That's great.
So that was really good to see. That made me feel really good.
Yeah, I think that, I think there's a real like hunger internationally for stories about people.
Yeah.
And every kind of person.
Yeah.
So, if that's happened in Korea in the last decade, the next decade is going to be even more exciting.
I'm excited for that. Yeah. All right. Next question from you, right?
No, I asked you.
Oh, you asked me. Okay, then I ask you. See, we start going down this like deep like
we fall down some rabbit holes.
thing, and then I start asking questions like,
okay,
name 3 people you have imagined while masturbating.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just think some things are for me. I think some things are just for me.
That's how we bring it back to the heart of what Not So Classy podcast is.
We contain multitudes,
Yeah. This show can be anything, honestly. It differs with every guest that has been here.
This show is what you make it.
But yeah, so. I mean, we just went from me just like bawling about my childhood with my brother.
Don't think about it.
I'm good. I'm holding it in. I'm good. And then I took it all the way to who do you think about when you masturbate. So this show is a very wide spectrum of things.
The duality of man.
Yes. All right. Your question. Do you have another one?
I think we've done 4.
Have we exhausted all of our questions?
Yeah.
Well, can you think of any off the top of your head? Bouncing off of what I just... I'm going to get this started.
Oh, okay.
If any of you guys don't know what this game is, you need to get on the bandwagon.
That's a fun game. Actually, I went the first time I was in South Korea. I went back to Australia, and then I found some soju at a liquor store and taught my friends this game.
So if you guys ever drink soju or any alcohol with a cap that has this,
little stick,
you twist it up, and you take turns flicking it. And there are obviously multiple rules, but I usually play it where the person who flicks it off, the people on both sides of you have to take a shot.
Oh, okay. So I always played the version where if you flick it off, you drink. Like you're trying to avoid flicking it away.
But then everyone would just go boop.
That is what ends up happening, yeah.
The other rule is if you flick it off,
Yeah.
you can choose who you want to make drink.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to play this while you think of a question.
Okay, great.
This is a proper Korean soju. Oh, you don't get 2 taps.
I got excited.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, it's such
You
a
get
horrible
one
faux pas.
flick.
But it was such a pathetic flick.
One.
What kind of... That was That was pretty good.
I don't know. It's still got some ways to go.
What kind of questions have you been getting asked?
Don't flick it again.
I won't. I promise.
There were questions like G2 asked me what the 15th president of the United States was.
Oh, I don't know the answer to that.
Exactly. And then I've been asking questions like, have you ever watched porn? So it's been very wide. And my first guest would ask me like, what is a guilty pleasure you have that no one knows about? And I was like,
what is a guilty pleasure you have?
Well, I don't have a guilty pleasure. And so I said, I pleasure myself when I get stressed. But that's not
I don't feel guilty about it.
Exactly. No guilt here. Everyone is allowed to touch themselves.
What like embarrassing band were you into as like a preteen or a teen?
You know what? A band? I was never really into the whole band thing.
Did you ever have like an emo phase or like a scene thing or
I
like
didn't.
a
Oh!
good job.
I'm sorry, that probably peaked the mics.
Sorry, Bobby.
Yeah, so that means the two people. I have a staff member on my right side, so Liv and Haley. You guys are taking a shot. Okay. Haley's like, no.
Maybe we should make Bobby take Haley's shot.
Here, I'll pour this into your cup. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
And so what the next part of this bottle game is, I get to look at the bottle and there's the cap and there's a number in here. And we play the up and down game.
Oh, yeah.
So it stops at 50. So you pick a number and tell me, and I tell you if it's above whatever number you said or below whatever number you said.
Number between 1 and 50.
Yes. So if we'll include Bobby and Haley in this game. But if you go around, you get one round to try to get it right.
Oh.
But if you do get it right, then I have to take the shot.
Okay.
But if none of you guys can get it, the rest of you guys have to take a shot.
Oh, this is a game with high stakes.
Yep.
Okay.
But we're running out of alcohol.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Do we have more soju in the...
Johnny Walker, we have some...
Oh, I mean, we could finish... I mean, this is my bar.
This is your bar.
This is my not-so-classy bar.
I love that.
And whatever alcohol is left over, we keep. But clearly, we are going to finish this bottle.
I know, we are. That's the one thing about soju.
All right, we'll start with Liv.
27.
Down.
16.
Up. Between 16 and 27. I'm sorry, what? 20? Up. You guys have to take the shot. Because the number was 23.
I feel like that game would only be improved by having a bigger group of people to play it with, right?
But, I mean...
But it's good. Also, where does that number come from? Is it like a...
I don't know what the number stands for.
Is it like a manufacturing thing?
Probably.
What's the deal?
I don't know.
If someone from Chamiso could get back to me about that, please. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So in Korea, is there any soju in the refrigerator?
We finished it.
Oh, you guys had one of those nights. All right. Well, I'm going to give this to Liv.
Thank you.
We have vodka in the fridge.
Ugh. But,
Bobby, I can't be drinking vodka.
But soju and vodka are in the same family.
That's true. They are.
So instead of mixing, it would be wiser to drink the vodka.
Okay,
so can we bust out whatever we have in that fridge?
Okay, Esna, for you, I will do it.
Thank you.
I struggle with vodka because it just reminds me of being like young and making terrible decisions.
Just being ratchet.
Despicable behavior.
Because we do have to pour Bobby and Haley. It's just a part of the game. You guys were a part of the game, so.
Careful, there's ice.
Oh gosh, the refrigerator was cold. Okay.
Look at that.
Here you go, Bobby.
Oh, we have to drink.
Yeah, because you guys didn't get it in one round.
Oh, it's not only as a vodka, it's grapefruit.
Is it?
Oh, it's flavored? It's not so bad then. Why do you guys just have a bottle of absolute vodka in the refrigerator at work?
We have 2 of them.
At work.
I mean, listen, do not ask for whom the bell tolls. Do not ask for whom the fridge is in the vodka.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. You guys.
We have
Yes, you guys drink.
You too.
I like making other people drink.
I've noticed that about you.
Oh man, we finished. So in Korea we have chamisul, which is I think a little stronger than 처음처럼, which stands for like the first time.
Does it really?
처음처럼. So every time you drink, it's like the first time.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
And this is like the dew of the
dew.
morning.
Oh.
And recently, there's Jinro is back, which
Yeah.
is in a light blue
I've seen
bottle.
that around.
It's very pretty, and
That's become quite fashionable here.
yes, it goes down a little smoother, I think, than both of these.
I'd agree with that.
And but then there is like a chamiso red, and then the cap is red, and it's a stronger alcohol.
Yes.
So this is where's the percentage?
This little frog dude,
Yeah.
I see him around a lot. I'm a big fan.
Kiddo. Wait, what is the? Do you know what the percentage of the soju is?
It's like 18%.
18. Okay, 18. So Sam Ochiri brought me this vodka from Ghana.
Wow.
It is distilled palm wine. So
Palm
it's like
wine?
a palm vodka.
Wow.
And this is 52% alcohol.
So just for the viewers at home, this much of this is alcohol?
Yeah, it's just alcohol.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and so I know it's tiny, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to like prepare myself to want to drink this thing.
I'm intimidated by it. I'm impressed by it. I'm a little frightened of it. But it's all good.
He's just gonna chill on my bar for a little bit. Yeah. Well, that escalated and like
I know. I feel
calmed
like
down
we've
and like it
hit a bit of a groove.
it mutated throughout the whole show. That was really nice.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm okay. I think I don't know, that initial first question just threw me off.
I know you've really run the gamut. I've put you through some hurdles, I think. Is it a good friend who comes on your podcast and makes you cry, or is it a bad friend who comes on your podcast and makes you cry? I don't know.
friend.
I'm just hanging out.
I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty bizarre though, because I never get that emotional. Bobby has never seen me emotional, and he's known me for like 20 years.
Wow.
You've never seen me cry ever.
No.
So that was crazy.
I've seen a lot of things for the first time on the show. Earmuffs. Please. I need earmuffs.
He's heard a lot of things
A lot of shenanigans.
about me on this show. It's a pain. It's a privilege and a curse to be on this show.
It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, because it's fun, it's hilarious, but at the same time, you just find things out that you don't ever need to know about.
Yeah, but who doesn't love a surprise?
Exactly. I think we should just take a shot of vodka together.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it. I mean, because Liv was like, I don't like vodka, and I don't like vodka
don't.
either.
Okay.
But it's here, and
right.
it would be disrespectful to Absolute Grapefruit. Hopefully, we get a sponsor. That we just
Is that what's
this.
going to start happening, do you think? You'll start getting
Oh yeah,
alcohol
that's what I'm
sponsorships?
hoping, that alcohol companies start sponsoring my show, because I'm just constantly drinking on this show. Do you guys want some more? Bobby, Haley, you want some? It's okay. Okay.
Let's leave these people alone.
Oh
heavens.
You've already had one of this.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Also,
this is
it's
my
my
first
first
one
one.
of this.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I what I hate more about vodka is flavored vodka.
I haven't had flavored vodka in years.
It's something you drink when you're in college.
And
Not to put shame on anyone that still
No.
drinks it into their adulthood. It's just,
but I never went to college.
oh, let's talk about that.
Yeah. So I'm just like putting off doing it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that tasted like medicine.
Oh God.
I never went to college. I never went to uni.
So right after high school, you just went into straight pursuing a career in acting?
Yeah, I didn't. It was like, I always say this about it just because it feels the most true. It's like I finished year 12, and then it was like someone asked me, okay, you've just done 13 years of school.
Oh.
Do you want to do more years of school?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no. Like, that makes me break out in hives. No, thank you. I'm finished.
What is your system? You go to kindergarten?
Yeah. So in Australia, primary school is K to 6.
Okay.
And then it depends on state. So in a lot of states,
Right.
high school is 7 to 12.
Right.
In my state, I grew up in the ACT, high school is 7 to 10.
So you guys don't have a middle school?
No middle school.
Oh.
The concept of middle school really boggles my mind because
Yeah.
it's like what, like 7 to 9?
Yeah.
Okay,
7
so-
to 8.
7 to
Well, I was 7 to 8.
7 to 8.
Because
Okay,
high
well,
school is 9.
if it's 7 to 8 or 7 to 9, that I can't fathom that because those are the most horrible years. Those 3 are the
Yeah.
most like awkward,
Yeah.
like mean, uncomfortable,
Yeah.
like discordant years possible. And what really like gave me peace of mind when I was that age was seeing kids around school who were a bit older than that and had their shit together. But the idea of like being trapped in a campus with just other 14-year-olds,
Just awkward kids.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But so yeah, in my state, high school is 7 to 10, and then 11 and 12 is a separate campus because we don't call university college, we call it uni.
Yeah.
So in my state, 11 and 12 is called college, and it's kind of run like a halfway between.
Oh, wow. That's
So it's like
interesting.
you're there's no bell. You're in charge of getting to class on time. You have
wow.
free periods. You can choose your own subjects.
Yeah.
You can leave school for lunch, but like you have to be on top of your own shit.
Wow.
So it's like it's kind of getting you ready for the next thing.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
Although I had a very different education system myself
Yeah.
because I didn't go to a regular school.
Right.
I went to Performing and Visual Arts Magnet for middle school. And I
Cool.
went to a Performing and Visual Arts high school. So if you think High School Musical, I lived that in real life.
That's fantastic.
So it was very different. Like we didn't have a sports team. We didn't have like cheerleaders.
Well,
and
if you didn't, it
jocks
can't
and-
be High School Musical if you didn't have a sports team.
I know, but the singing part of it,
Yeah,
you know, and like
yeah.
so just that part of it. But yeah, because for me, it was kindergarten to 6th grade is elementary school.
Yeah.
7th and 8th grade was middle school, and then 9th grade to 12th grade was high school.
Right.
And then you go to college.
Yeah.
And what you say is very interesting because your last 2 years in, I guess, in college for Australians
Yeah.
in your state.
Yeah, in the ACT.
It prepares you to be like self-disciplined. Sorry, someone texted me, but
How dare
it's
they?
fine. I'm
Don't
sorry.
they know
It's
we're doing a
meant- do they know that I'm
podcast?
doing a show right now.
You know, it was nice because like you were asked to be in charge of yourself a little bit more.
Yeah, so they prepare you for that
Yeah.
within a like support system,
Totally.
but it's not like that in the States. So then once they just throw all this freedom at you in college,
They're like, okay, hope you cope with that.
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, get to class on time by yourself. When you're all 12 years in school, in grade school, your mom was the one that was literally taking the sheets off your bed to get you ready for school.
And in my experience in year 11 and 12, we started calling our teachers by their first names.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
That was cool, and it was a little weird because I grew up in Canberra, which is the capital of Australia, but it's not very big. It's quite small. It's a population of like 500,000. So CANBERRA, like Canberra.
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 Like bra.
Totally, yeah. But
I'm just gonna.
I mean-
We're gonna finish this bottle.
I don't know that that's going to happen, but I respect your journey and your vision so
Yeah.
much. But so
Well, we're talking about grade school right now.
So because the city was smaller, I had like a teacher or two in common between high school and college. So it was like I call you by your last name and now I call you by your first name, and so it was like
But it was the same
change.
teacher.
Yes, because
Oh,
like it was a
that's-
teacher that had moved campuses, but it was
Oh,
cool
wow.
because it was like getting to know a person who was a mentor figure to you in like a different context.
Yeah.
In a way that's still very structured. It was kind of nice.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever called any of my teachers by their first name. Ever.
do-
I'm sorry. You got to throw that back. That's not fair. I drank the whole thing.
You did.
Yes.
You're braver than I. Did you go to uni?
I did. I went to UCLA.
In the States, do you not call uni professors by their first name?
No.
So in Australia, I think it's more common to call
Yeah.
uni professors by their first name.
Wow. It's interesting. I've never known anything like this about Australia because the education system is very different. I'm starting to slur. That's very interesting.
That's
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, and also just like in general, like Australians don't like formality very much,
Right.
culturally.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about.
Yeah, it's all about like to insinuate that you or someone else is more important than somebody else is rude.
So how was that coming to work and be on set in Korea? Because we're all about, hierarchy and levels.
Yeah, it was different, but it wasn't.
And respect.
It wasn't difficult. It was just different. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I because it was something different. I was like, okay, let me sit down and like do some reading and get my head around what this means, because I don't want to I don't want to offend anybody.
Right.
So once I just did some research about it, I was like, oh, okay, good, I got it.
Have you ever called anyone oppa or 언니, which is older sister, older brother?
Not really, because those terms don't really feel like mine to use.
Exactly.
But I now have Korean friends who will use those terms about me.
To you.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I remember, I think, the first time we met, which was when I visited set.
Yeah.
I remember how you were just so cool about anything and everything, and you had this cool haircut.
I was growing out an undercut at the time.
One side was longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I had half of my head shaved when I was 18, and I was still trying to grow it out.
So you had like a bob cut on one side and like a long short cut, and that was in then. I feel like, no?
It was, yeah. It was.
And you were just so easy to talk to then.
Thank you.
It was very fun for me to just be like, hey. And
you too.
yeah. Oh, sorry. That was my phone on the sofa. It was this. This sound.
It's actually that's quite a distinctive noise. That's really good.
Okay.
I feel like we could probably do like a remix out of that sound.
We can. I mean, at this point, this is 40%. And that tiny bottle, one shot is stronger than this one.
Not exactly. It's like percentages are hard. I don't know. I dropped maths after year 10. I don't know what.
Liv is a really good sport because she says she doesn't like vodka, but she's drinking every shot that I pour her.
Babe.
I think I'm getting more like, It's hitting me more than it's hitting you.
I'm gonna sip this. Okay. I can't be throwing back multiple grapefruit vodkas in a row.
When's the last time you ate? When did you? Ugh, that's so disgusting.
I had a nap today, which I don't normally do, so that's thrown me off completely.
Oh.
So I ate breakfast, but I think that was it.
Yeah.
Do you take naps? Are you good at napping?
I try. I have really bad insomnia.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I can too.
And I also don't have blackout curtains, and I have huge windows in my home.
Are you sensitive to light?
I am. So I can't sleep. I wake up with the sun. So it doesn't matter how drunk or blackout drunk I get.
You wake
and
up
I
when
go
it's
home
light.
at like 4 a.m., I'll still wake up at 7.
Okay, that's just like unfair.
It is.
I think.
Yeah. Even if I want to just sleep, I can't. It's just like biologically, I wake up with the sun. It just knows.
Anytime I nap, I feel like when I wake up, you know that feeling when you go and see a movie and then you come out of the theater and it's still daytime and you're like, what
That's
is
weird.
this?
Yeah.
It's that feeling. I feel like I've woken up in a parallel dimension and I'll never get home.
I'm sorry, Bobby, are you okay?
Bobby's getting some snacks.
He's like
Getting some snacks for us.
busted up. Do you need some? I don't.
gonna give you
No.
These like banana chips.
It is. It's Korean banana chips called
Banana
Kick. You read that?
Yeah.
Liv reads Korean. Do it close to the mic so we get some ASMR.
Do you like ASMR?
I don't, but
It doesn't really do anything for me, I don't
get
think.
it
Are you sure?
really close.
Is this doing it for you? Oh, wait. Sorry. Is this doing?
So the episode before you, we had Sam Ochiri, who is the most famous Ghanan in Korea.
Amazing.
He doesn't drink alcohol, so we had to switch it up, and we did a mukbang.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so we also had our friend Linus, who has a barbecue.
I know Linus.
Store. Yeah, and so
He's the best.
he sponsored us with all this amazing barbecue.
You guys ate Linus's barbecue food on this show?
Yeah, we did, and it was like
amazing.
full on, just like.
It's probably terrible. So sorry.
So I'm telling you, this podcast, this show is just, it's all over the place with structure though. Because I have structure for this show.
Absolutely. And I also love that, like, you know, a big part of the overall conceit of this show is, I'm going to do that again.
It's okay.
A big part of the overall conceit of this show is drinking, but you're so ready to give that up if you want to talk to somebody who doesn't drink.
Oh,
That's
yeah, no.
awesome.
Yeah. And so the questions, honestly, that Sam asked me were more in line with this show than when people who actually drank came on the show. So it was great. It was, yeah. Because I asked him questions like, do you like sex better with a black girl or an Asian girl?
Oh, my God. I don't think it's inherently different.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I think he drank on it, right?
I understand that.
I can't remember. But this episode was great for me as well.
Yeah.
You've definitely made me show a side of myself that not a lot of people get to see, but
I'm honored.
a lot of people will see now. Assuming that a lot of people will be watching the show or listening to the show, you better
I have no doubt.
fucking be watching or listening to the show.
I have faith in it. I have no doubt about that.
God, but thank you so much for being on the show.
Are you kidding? Thank you for having me.
I'm glad that we were able to talk about everything that we talked about on the show.
Me too.
Yeah, it was a good show for me.
Me too. Was it good for you? It was good for me.
Was it good for you, baby?
It was good for me.
So good for me. Well, that brings my show to a close. Thanks for being not so classy with eSNa, and that's my show host voice for you.
I love your show host voice.
Yeah,
Any plugs for you?
Oh, I'm around. Don't worry about it.
please support all of the works that Liv has been on and will be in the future.
Thank you, eSNa.
Watch all the movies and TV shows that she's been in because Liv is amazing. Like, I love to watch you on set, you know, and I've obviously enjoyed watching the shows you've been on and the movies you've been in. And yeah, look out for things because there are things coming. There's
What better plug could I ask for?
Yeah,
What amazing plug assistance.
There are things coming. So just be aware of Liv.Hewson on Instagram.
Dude, you're so good at this.
I am. That's why I have my own show. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much love to you.
You too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
있지만 똑같은 기분 똑같은 친구 만나 똑같은 things 해 요즘 술도 땡기지도 않아